Hi guys, I just wanted to share with you an amazing story that was read on the first day of Rosh Hashanah. It's the story of a woman named Hannah, and she was not able to have a child. In fact, strange language is used in the book of Samuel. It says that God closed her womb. It sounds like God is really interfering in the affairs of man. It's amazing, and it's really, and the reason that jumped out at me is because that's so much like a scenario that you find in the Midrash, where God interferes. Like, when the Jews sold their brother into slavery, the Midrash admits that God actually implanted some kind of jealousy among the brothers of Joseph so that this would happen, because that was Jewish destiny. Doesn't mean that the brothers weren't tested not to sell their own brother, but God was kind of nudging these events along. So God gives people free will, but yet interferes. And I thought maybe there's an important lesson here also in the way this story unfolded. So she doesn't have a child, and of course she's miserable. Her husband tries to comfort her. Her husband loves her, but nothing works. She wallows in her sorrow until she comes up with a plan. She sort of breaks out of a pattern that she was in. She comes up with a plan and says, you know what, perhaps if I make a pledge to God that this child, I'm going to eventually take him to the house of the high priest Eli, who is I guess the highest spiritual person in the land, and he will raise him. It was at a certain point I will let him educate my child, and I will make this deal with God. If you give me a child, I will at some point give him under the tutelage of this high priest Eli. And that works, and she gets a child. So what happened here? It seems that she had like a moral growth spurt. Like, she decided nothing's working. I just keep on my sadness year after year, and I need to find a solution. I need to break out. I'm going to try something else. I'm going to wheel and deal with God and see if maybe he's going to force me into sort of a higher level of spiritual awareness, that I can do something and be someone who I wasn't before. And that's what happened. I just find that to be a fascinating lesson, because we all grapple all the time with things that seem out of our control, and our first kind of default is to experience sadness. But maybe it's an opportunity to step up. And this theme, I know you've heard from me before, and it's a very Midrash kind of theme, and I'm really looking at the story through the lens of the Midrash. So I just wanted to share that with you, and love you all. Hope to get feedback, and I promised you something on slavery, which I already recorded, but I figure I'll wait till after Yom Kippur, which is Thursday, so we'll continue with that. Okay, love you all. Take care.